Okay, so shall we get started?
Yes.
Okay, so hi, Greg.
Hey, Nick.
So we're with LA Sewer Inspectors out of Los Angeles. We do sewer inspections day in, day out. We don't do repairs. And today I'd like to talk with you about why someone should do a sewer inspection. What's the main reason for that?
Great. Well, one of the things that most customers don't realize, most of our business is related to the housing industry when someone buys a home. And they're getting their inspections because they want to make sure that their house has no uh, surprises after they've purchased it. And the sewer line is one of those things that you can't know anything about until you actually put a camera down it. And you can inspect it without a camera. You don't get any visual on it like you would a roof or the plumbing or something of that nature. So it's important to get a sewer inspection so that the sewer line can be seen. But also, what most homeowners don't understand is that they actually own the sewer line from their house all the way to where it connects to the city sewer line. And that may be in the backyard or out under the street or way down the hill. And all that sewer line until it connects to the main sewer line is their property.
I've got a diagram for that. Would you like me to show it?
Certainly.
All right, so let's see, I'll share the screen. We can see here there's a diagram showing a house. The sewer line is the pipe for the house that just travels out underneath the ground, but it really starts the main sewer line. What we're interested in starts just after the pipe exits the house and then extends all the way down past the property line, usually underneath the sidewalk and then out to the street. The cities will take responsibility only for the shared section of pipe that's in the usually in the center of the street where everyone from the neighborhood is sharing that pipe. Everything up to just a millimeter away from where that starts is all owned by the homeowner. So a big break here could mean a 15-foot dig down underneath the asphalt of the street. Um, and of course, if you're buying a house, that's an expense you want to know about beforehand. But even if you own a house and there's something here that could be prevented, like roots or anything that looks like it's putting a lot of strain and pressure on the pipe, that there might be a solution for that that's relatively inexpensive. It's good to know about that before it has a chance to destroy the pipe and before you incur the really larger expenses.
Correct. And one should know that, the expenses to dig under the street, while they are very rare, and we only see those once in every several hundred inspections, but that expense to dig under the street is tens of thousands of dollars. So
Yeah.
it's not something that you want to be surprised with after you've purchased your house.
And while we only see that it's really needed once in every couple hundred of inspections, we see it recommended way more often than that.
That's a very good point. In that we are inspection only, we're not, we don't have a vested interest in selling someone a new sewer that they might not need. So our report is unbiased, and oftentimes we'll save the homeowner quite a bit of money with a simple fix or a lesser repair than a whole sewer line replacement.
Right. I mean, we're really not motivated by trying to sell a repair. In fact, if we can find a way that you don't have to do the repair and you can instead do some maintenance like root cleaning maintenance, that will get you by and maybe even keep you going for 50, 60 years, we're much more motivated to try and find that for you.
Correct. The other thing too is, having an understanding of the proper orders of magnitude. For instance, a small crack uh, is not a big issue in a sewer line. Similar to a small crack in your driveway, you wouldn't replace your driveway if you have a small hairline crack going across your driveway. Uh,
Well,
that
you
being
might,
said,
but
well,
it
you
depends
might,
who you
but
are.
that's your decision.
Yeah.
But that being said, I've seen plumbers make a mountain out of a molehill of a simple crack that may have been there for 30 years and may exist in that state for another 30
Yeah.
when it's not that big an issue.
And sometimes I see, because like you, I've seen a lot of these. I've probably seen about 13,000 sewer lines now. And so sometimes I'll see a plumber who maybe is evaluating something a little bit harsher than I would. Maybe they're not letting them know that that pipe might continue to last 60 years. They're just focusing on the fact that there's a crack. But other times I've seen this, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it too, where it's obvious that there's somebody really trying to make a sale on something that there's nothing wrong with it. It's really better than most houses, and they'll talk about it like it's the end of the world to try and make a sale.
Right. And on very rare occasion, two times in the last many years that I know of, we've actually found someone who has switched videos on a customer,
Yeah.
showing, given the customer a video of a disastrously damaged sewer line, but the video was not of that customer's property. And so,
Yeah.
which is the reason for note that when we do a sewer inspection, we always pan around the house. So if you ever see any of our sewer inspections, they'll be, this is Greg at such and such address, and here's the front yard, and here's the pan around to the side yard, so
Mhm.
that it's very clear the house that we're doing the sewer inspection on.
I have an example of a sewer inspection here up on the screen. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the inside of the reel. But here we can see the we're doing that pan around thing that you're saying. So you can see the house. It was raining at the time, but you can see the neighbor, the overall area. So you know it's the same house that's getting that inspection. Because I've seen that too. Not very often. Every once in a while, someone's showing a video of something that's terrible when it's not your house at all.
Right. So that's been a protocol of ours ever since we've seen that exact phenomena. So we know we're at that house and you can see the neighborhood.
I know we have a lot more to talk about. We might come back to this video on the next talk. We've gone a little over time here. I think we've touched on a few really great things. Let's make another video for this topic. What do you say?
I think that would be great. I'd
Okay.
also like to include in the next video how big a crack is too big a crack.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that, and let's take a look at a couple example videos maybe in the next talk here. And look at our information down below if you want to get a hold of us, or if you want our website. It's all down below. We cover LA County area. That's where we mostly cover. We'll go a little bit into Orange County or a little bit into Ventura County, but mostly it's LA County. Or if you're outside of our direct area of zone and you just want to ask us a question, feel free to respond and comment below. We'll see what we can do to help you with that.
Right.
Thanks, Greg. Talk to you again
You
then.
bet.
All right. Bye.
Bye.